So Connor, a really frustrating way for the game to end. Barnsley obviously lose out late on. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, really disappointed. Obviously, look, I thought we were really really good first half without creating loads of chances. Mentioned to the lads at half time that we needed to crank it up a little bit in the second half in terms of in the final third. And the second half just it didn't look anywhere near what I would like it to be. I thought it was scrappy, bitty. We didn't come through and sustain the ball higher up at the top end of the pitch. And we completely come away from our performance in the first half, which was the kind of catalyst to conceding late on and losing the game ultimately.
Yeah, you've said it there. It's cliche, of course, but pretty much was it a game of two halves, wasn't it? Barnsley ultimately did everything right in the first half, other than finding that opening goal. Second half, Blackpool much improved, weren't they? Maybe a little bit disappointed with how Barnsley dealt with that in the second 45 minutes.
Yeah, just look, they were always going to come out and have a little bit of a go. They ran forward a little bit more, and I think, look, I felt like we needed to come through the 15-20 minutes of the second half and come out and then dominate again. The domination just didn't quite come at all, really. Like I said, really disappointed with the second half. It kept being bitty, it kept being frantic, it kept being scrappy. And when that happens in games, and when we come away from playing the way we want to play, I think we look like an average team when we play out the way that we want to play in structure. We look very, very good like the first half. So look, it's hurting. I'm hurting at the minute. The lads are. It's not a time to get too emotional, but it's a time to really reflect and see where we can get better and improve.
We've had some good moments late in games so far this season, because of the strenuous fitness work that you've done with the team. It's gone against Barnsley this afternoon, unfortunately. What did you make of the goal? You think it could have been defended better, or just a really good finish?
Yeah, look, we've been on the right side of things this season so far in terms of late goals and late decisions or whatever. And look, all goals conceded, you always pick out 2 or 3 things that can be better, of course. We'll have a look at that, and it's something that we need to reflect on and get better on for sure.
And just finally, Connor, it's Brighton now on Tuesday in the Cup. We've got Port Vale in the next league game on next Saturday back at Oakwell. What's the message to the players after this one? Is it to forget this one quickly, or kind of use that as fuel to put things right quickly?
Look, we want to forget it, but we also need to learn from it and get better. So it's not a case of forgetting about it too quickly. We need to analyse it and get better and improve, as always. As win, lose or draw, there's always lessons in every game. This lesson is obviously tougher to take with the moment of the goal late on. So yeah, look, it's disappointing, of course, but we'll find our feet again and keep cracking on.